This time, 10 years ago, I was just a few days sober. So I quit drinking in April 2013. And if you had told that version of me that in a decade's time, I'd still be alcohol free and I'd be here in London having a massive party to celebrate that, oh my goodness, I would never have believed you. But that is exactly what happened today. So I decided to invite my clients and students and women from my community here to London to celebrate their sobriety alongside me and just get together in person. And that was all just happening behind me a few moments ago. And it's the first time I've done anything like this, and it's just been amazing. We've spent this afternoon at this bar looking out at this view over the Thames. Let me see if I can just show you, because it's just the best view. It's stunning. And then, yeah, inside we've had amazing food, alcohol-free cocktails, great conversations, tears, good tears, and that special connection you get when you meet people who've had this shared experience with you, who you've got to know online through discussion boards and Zoom calls, because to be honest, that's how I tend to work with people. I work online, I do online coaching, so to meet up in person like we just have done is so special. So I've been thinking about what I want to say in this video on my blog about my 10 years of sobriety, because honestly, there's so much that I could say. And if you are watching this and you're thinking of stopping drinking, or you've been trying to take a break, or maybe you're struggling a bit right now, whatever it is you're going through, honestly, there's a part of me that just wants to reach through this screen and give you a hug and tell you so much stuff, tell you that it's going to be okay. But for this video today, there's really just one key takeaway I have for you. There's just one key thing that I think I wish I'd really known this time 10 years ago, and it's this: incredible things can come out of the most unlikely experiences, truly. And I know you probably don't believe me right now, or maybe you feel skeptical about that at the moment, and that's okay. I would have been the same. But honestly, you don't know how good this is going to be if you just stick with it. Back in April 2013, when I decided to take a break from drinking, initially for 100 days, I did that not because I really wanted to, but because I felt I had to. Like, I had to do something about my drinking. I had that kind of energy going into it. I really thought my life was going to be over as a non-drinker. And when I coach women on my Getting Unstuck course, they join me and they have that same attitude too, generally, to begin with. They are not super excited to be there. And when you think about sober people and what it must be like for them to meet up in person, perhaps you think of an AA meeting with people sitting on chairs in a circle in a room, all being quite serious. But today, when I looked around my room here at all the women from my community, all of them alcohol free, there was just so much joy and noise and chatter and fun. It was wonderful, you know, my face is aching from smiling. It was the complete opposite of what you might have expected and what I thought this life was going to be like. In fact, there's so many things that people get wrong about this stuff. You know, I used to think that if you drank too much, you must be weak or broken in some way, but that's just not true. You have to be rock hard to ingest a toxin like alcohol and then get up the next day, push through a hangover, and juggle the 101 things that you still have to get organized and get done every single day. And then, in order to quit drinking, you have to be a bit of a cool risk taker as well, because it requires courage to keep trying to do something that you have failed at before. So I mention all that because when you take all those different qualities, a strong person who is also brave and courageous and a bit of a risk taker, and you show them how to break out of the alcohol trap, which is what I do on my Getting Unstuck course, then what you get is a pretty amazing, powerful woman. And I just had 70 something of those women all in this one room behind me, and it was amazing. So my key message for you today in this blog is just be willing to accept that you might be wrong. Accept that you're just at the beginning of this journey. And so that means there's a lot you won't know yet. You're probably going to make a lot of assumptions. You're probably going to be wrong about a lot of stuff. And that's okay. I was too. Like I said, this time 10 years ago, I had no idea that this would be my life. I just could never have dreamed it. But my hope for you is that you'll believe me when I say that ditching alcohol is one of the best things that I've ever done. And I think it might just be the same for you too. If you can just get started, get the support you need to get some momentum and work on your mindset, then you have the keys to a lifestyle upgrade that could just be better than you could ever imagine. So that's all I've got for you today. It's been a very emotional day, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse into my life and what's happened here today on this very special day, because it's been pretty amazing. So I'm Kate B. Scroll down and leave a comment for me if you want to say hi. I'd love to hear from you.